Seaplane McDonough, reporting for duty. Let's go, people.
What's wrong? Something's broken! What do you mean? Hang on! Oh my God, we must stop! We must stop! Oh my God! It won't go up! What? What do you mean? The collective is busted! What? It controls the plane up there, which tilts the rotors and controls the pitch. It's how we go up and down.
Yo, Kippers Guy here. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to episode number 14 of Bang for Your Buck, where I go out and find TVs, speakers, receivers, and anything that won't break the bank. And today, I wanted you guys to take a listen to this miniature Dolby Atmos system, because what I heard in my sound demo is very impressive. I am a big fan when a company can build a small system like this and manage to make it sound a lot bigger than it is. And this is exactly what we have on our hands here. Now, if you haven't watched my first video on these speakers, I unboxed them and showed you what they were, talked about pricing, all that good stuff, but this video is going to be talking about what I heard and why you should pick these up. This is the Monoprice 5.1.4 Premium Dolby Atmos sound system. Now, I am a stickler on what kind of Dolby Atmos you run. These use the up-firing, bouncy house, bounce from the ceiling to the listening position type of effect. And this is the last resort you want to take when you're getting into Dolby Atmos. But for this system, it's going to be in a small room, so you're probably going to have 8-foot ceilings or something close to that. Something like that is perfect. In my home theater, it's a small room, and I have 8-foot ceilings, and so these are able to bounce off my ceilings relatively effectively and still give me the presence that it's trying to obtain. I was able to hear the Dolby Atmos section from these 4 speakers. Now, it's not the best, it's not the loudest, but it is there. I was able to unplug all the Dolby Atmos speakers and plug them back in, and there is a noticeable difference in the two. So it does work, but for what it is, it's an incredible system. Let's get off of the Dolby Atmos section. Let's talk about the sound quality in general. I want to start talking about the sub. Now, in the first part of the video, I told you that there was a little typo in the manual. It said that this was a 12-inch 300-watt system. I knew that was wrong from the beginning. In the comment section, you guys told me that it's more of a 200-watt system with an 8-inch sub, and that sounds about right. But this sub actually performs very well in a small room. It digs really deep. I'd say we're around 35, maybe even 30 hertz. It sounds really good. The only complaint that I have with it is that this small little port on the front, it is so small compared to the amounts of pressure that the speaker can build, and so you do hear port chuffing at mid to high volumes. Other than that, I have no complaints about this speaker. I can turn it up pretty loud and it keeps up with the rest of the system. Now, you don't want to blast this thing because it will distort at high volume levels, but for what it is, if you use it correctly and like it was intended, you have a really solid subwoofer. You have a really solid system. Now let's talk about these 4 satellites and then the center channel. The 4 satellites, if you cross them over correctly, you can really blast these things. I have them crossed over around 120 hertz, and that seemed to be the sweet spot for this system, because these aren't going to be producing any bass whatsoever. And there are small, really small ports on the back, which when a lot of air passes through, you're going to hear that port chuffing. So it's best to cross these over relatively high, maybe 100 hertz, no less than that. And then you have some really good sound coming from them. Now these are just, you know, cheap MDF wood with some laminate around it. So you at times do get a very hollow and plasticky kind of sound, but overall I was very convinced with these speakers. They sounded very good. I was very impressed with the way it could envelop me in sound with such a small package. Now you have to have your expectations correct. You don't want to put these in a medium or large living room or a basement and think these are going to give you a whole bunch of sound. They're not going to be able to do that. They're not capable of doing that. And that's not what you want to use these for. But a small room or even a bedroom setup, a small living room like mine, something like that, these perform very well. Now there are two versions of this system. You can get what I have here, the 5.1.4, so 4 Dolby Atmos speakers, or you can get the 5.1.2, which is just 2 Dolby Atmos speakers. But I think the 4 is the way to go. I purchased these for just over $230, and it's a steal. I don't think there's a system out there that provides you 4 Atmos speakers, a center, and a sub that's going to be that price tag. It's incredible. And then Monoprice is a very reputable company within themselves. We all know their monolith amplifiers and their monolith subwoofers. This is a really nice step into Dolby Atmos. If you are not looking to spend a lot of money at all, but you're intrigued with the Dolby Atmos, this is definitely a way to go. All you need is a receiver and you're set. So this is a really nice package for somebody. This is a true bang for your buck. And I'm absolutely happy to have picked this up to demo for you guys. I think it sounded amazing. You have to keep your expectations correct or you're gonna really hate this system. But if you know what this is about and who this is for, then you can really get some quality sound without spending a lot of money. So great job, Monoprice, for getting this done. I'm gonna give this 5 stars out of 5. Because in my room, I was able to get really good and really convincing action out of this, and it played pretty loud, and I didn't really have any complaints other than that, or other than the small things you heard. So that being said, pick this up. I got this on Amazon. I'm sure you can find it on Monoprice site themselves, but pick this up if you can find it. I may have bought the last one because when I bought it, it was $230 something, but now you can only find it for $700 plus, which is way too much for this system. But I'm going to return these back to Amazon. So if you see these used, it's from K-Pace guys, so go buy it. It's a good product to have. I kept it in good condition. I use it for maybe 4 to 5 days. So it's not a bad system whatsoever, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in this system, I'll try to link it down below in the description, but like I said, it's out of stock, so there may not be a link for it, but I'll try to link you guys to this in the description, or at least to the Monoprice website themselves. You guys can pick one up if you're interested in this system. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about small systems like this. Are they worth it? Should you go bigger, or are these good enough? Let me know that below in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are not already. We will see you guys in the next video. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.